What's going on, everybody? This is yours truly, Staff Sergeant Hicks, hashtag the professional SGL, and I'm coming at you with a public service announcement. So, April was supposed to have been a month that I was supposed to take some time off. I'm getting ready to do a lot of traveling, and I was not supposed to be on camera this month. But after thinking about some things, doing some PT this morning, I want to let everybody know to don't lose your focus. And this may be a message that some people may not want to hear, but I'm going to channel this message to all those leaders, to everybody, not just a specific race, not just a specific gender, but I'm making this public to everybody. And what I want us to channel is don't lose focus that we are a team. Even on a team, there may be some players that don't play by the rules, but that doesn't break the team. There may be some players on the team that have a different agenda than the overall team's mission, but that doesn't affect the team. It may affect us in some way that because how we were raised or how we were brought up, but it doesn't affect the team. And I know a lot has been going on. I wasn't going to say anything about it, about the lieutenant, and then about the drill sergeant in Fort Jackson. But I want everybody to understand this. Don't lose focus that we are a team. I got it. Emotions may be running high. Everybody may be upset. But understand this. Listen, everybody. Don't lose focus that we are a team. Everybody on the team don't deserve to be on the team. They don't. But what I want to see is everybody calling for unity. Listen, y'all know me. I'm going to advocate for what's right. But leaders, we got to dial some of this back. And until one thing I've learned over the time, especially after when I made some comments about Fort Hood, is that we got to let due process take its place. Now, I'm humble enough to come on camera to tell you all that sometimes we could talk before we shouldn't talk. Listen, y'all, I got it. It doesn't justify what happened to the lieutenant. It doesn't justify the drill sergeant putting his hands on that young man. But did you ever stop to think we don't know all the facts right now? We don't. So I just think everybody should just calm down, speak on it. Yes, you should be talking to your soldiers. You should be talking to your leaders. And your awareness should be even more heightened, because I'm telling you, everybody that dons this uniform does not play by the same set of rules. And just because you don this uniform doesn't make you it doesn't make you that you're not subject to discrimination or racism outside the gates of your installation. But we are still a team. Listen, I know my phone was blowing up yesterday. Hey, are you going to say something about this? And then I'm like, yo, listen, I got it. We are upset. But I'm going to tell you this. We're not going to fix this issue overnight. But what we can do is we can start, and this is my thought, I want to start a campaign of unity. Because guess what? Everybody in the military does not think like that drill sergeant. You can't tell me that there's somebody in your office that you feel because of what that drill sergeant did that you're going to have different thoughts about this person if they haven't exhibited that type of behavior. Everybody's not like that. And guess what? Right now, due process. We gotta, come on, y'all. Come on. I ain't got no good, message for y'all this morning. I'm just giving it to y'all raw and uncut. I see all the posts in several groups that I'm in and, about this and that. And I'll tell you this, it just goes back to say, be careful what you post on social media. Be careful what you post on social media. Once you post it out there, listen, I'm telling you, you can't take it back. You can't. You cannot take it back. But we gotta dial this back, leaders. We got to have those conversations. And then you know what? When I see leaders speaking out on social media, it almost makes me want to ask, are we having these conversations? Because where do soldiers go to vent? They go vent online. They go vent online. I haven't seen nobody post, hey, me and my unit had a talk about this today, and this is what we came up with. Or me and my unit talked about the lieutenant situation, and this is what we can. I haven't seen none of that. I haven't seen none of that. So what does Command Sergeant Major Hurricane Katrina always say? Call to action. Call to action. Leaders, take the opportunity today. Don't do it for the TPSGL. Do it for yourself. Do it for your leaders. Take the time today to go by and talk to somebody in your office, your soldiers, your counterparts, your peers about what's going on in society. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do today. TPSGL, 3rd of the 289th. Listen, I'm coming by everybody's section today. My S1 counterpart, S3 counterparts, S4 counterparts. I'm coming by there today. Hey, how are you feeling? What's going on? What do you think? Listen, we got to do more than just talk about it on social media. There has to be some action. There has to be some action. So I'm calling all leaders that may see this video. Matter of fact, I posted it on my personal page. It's going live on YouTube right now, and it's going live on NCOPD Live. I'm calling all leaders that know me that may watch this video. Take the opportunity today. Go sit down and talk to your soldiers. Go sit down and talk to your section, or just go out and talk to individuals. People are wanting to talk about this, but we need to have a cool head. We need to have a cool head. Not everybody in the military plays by the same set of rules. Sergeant Major Halliburton, it's like we were spot on. I saw your video last night before I went to sleep. I'm like, yo, we posting so much negativity. How do we expect people to be positive when everything we post is negative? How do we draw from what we see? We draw from what we see. And I'm telling you, listen, social media, there's a propaganda out there. There is. But don't let, because what one drill sergeant did, divide us as a team. We're one team, one fight. Do we have issues? Yes, we have issues, but don't let it divide the team. Don't let it divide the team. Some teams have highs, some teams have lows. But guess what? At the end of the day, they play as a team. We're not going to win every battle. We're not. But guess what we can do? We can go out and put the effort out. Now, I would say it is. We don't know who that young man was. why he was walking in that neighborhood. But I want you to go with me somewhere for a second. What if reports come out that this young man was a sex offender and he was preying on little kids? What if it comes out that this man was breaking in houses or breaking in cars? Go with me. Listen, it does not justify what the drill sergeant did. It doesn't. But the point I'm trying to get y'all to understand is we don't know all the facts yet. We do know one fact is that he assaulted that young man. And that's not what we do as leaders. That's not what we do. I've been called racial slurs right when I first got to Virginia, coming out of Wawa. I've been racially profiled by cops, but I'm not going to get out of character because I know the uniform that I represent. I know the country that I know the home values that I represent. But I also understand not everybody thinks like Staff Sergeant Hicks. Not everybody thinks like the Tpsgl. There are some people that wear this uniform that play by a different set of rules. And we're not going to fix this problem overnight. But what I'm asking leaders to do is today, take the opportunity. We make time for everything else. We make time for everything else. I'm asking all leaders today, take time, go talk to your section, go talk to your soldiers, ask them how do they feel, but not just talk to them about it. Listen. Everybody has to listen to each other. There may be some things that some people may say that they're afraid to say. I honestly believe, I was talking to an advisor, I honestly believe that there are some of our Caucasian counterparts that don't think like this, that are scared to speak because they don't want to be labeled as racist. Yo, this doesn't just affect one people. It affects everybody because everybody doesn't think like those people that play by a different set of rules. So I'm asking all leaders of every color, of every race, of every background, of every cultural upbringing, take your biases out. Sit down, have a conversation with your subordinates, with your superiors. We can fix this. But if we think that it's going to happen overnight, that's where we lose focus at. Don't lose your focus. We are still a team. I've been on teams growing up in school, and there were some people on my team I didn't like. Guess what? I'll be the first one to say it. There are people on this team that I'm a part of in the Army that I don't like because they play by a different set of rules. But I can't fix that by myself. It's going to take a collective effort to sit down and talk. So the issue that happened with the lieutenant, it was wrong. It was wrong. But don't be bamboozled or think that just because you wear this uniform, that once you leave outside that gate, that you're immune to what happens in society. No, you're not. And I'm glad it was caught on camera. I'm glad it was caught on camera. But not every cop thinks that way. Not every Caucasian cop thinks that way. Listen, I know some people may not get with this message, but you have to accept reality. Not every white cop, not every black cop, or whatever that you may think on the different side of the fence thinks that way. Not every soldier is a bad soldier. I can prove it. Everybody watching this live feed right now, y'all saw what that drill sergeant did. If you think like that, post on here. I think like that. Not every soldier is a bad soldier. Not every drill sergeant is a bad drill sergeant. Do we have some people serving in positions that think like that? Yes, we do. But there's a way to go about it. There's a way to go about it. And I just think right now, on all of these social media groups, we need to pause. Listen, I'm not saying don't be upset. I'm not saying speak out. Don't speak out. I'm saying pause, think about what you post, because it can come back and it can bite you. We cannot let our emotions get the best of us, and then we come on to a group or a platform and we say some things because we're in a heated moment. What we call it in MRT, that heated moment thought. That heat of the moment thought, because we're operating on emotions. I gotta get ready to start getting dressed for work. Because I'm telling you, 3rd of 289, Gatorland, I'm coming through today. I'm coming through today. Especially I'm finna get ready to fly out. I'm coming through today. I need to talk to my counterparts. Hey man, what do you think about this? How do you feel about this? We've got to have those conversations. Stop talking about it on social media. Speak your mind, but go and do something about it. I was talking to my good buddy Oz a while back, and he was telling me about one of these groups that he and I were a part of. No longer a part of these groups, but he was like, "Yo, it seems like everybody just wants their ego stroke. They want to throw out drama in these groups, but nobody wants to come with the somebody." Somebody can ask the question. It could be a legitimate question, but somebody's going to throw negativity. I'm like, yo, what are we doing? You got to keep your focus. Keep your focus. Do not let what happened with the lieutenant or what happened with the drill sergeant divide us. Don't let it divide us. This has been going on in this country for a long time. It's been going on in our military for a long time. But now with the age of social media and at the drop of a dime, you can record something. It's just starting to come to fruition. It's just starting to be seen more. It's starting to be highlighted more because a camera goes a long ways. But don't let that divide us. Because long before there was a camera phone, this was already happening. It's just now that technology has made it more accessible for us to see it. So I see everybody checking in, not ignoring anybody, but I need to get this message out. And I was not supposed to be on camera this month. I'm still not hosting NCOPD Live this month. I'm getting ready to go TDY Fort Hood. I'll see you next week. TPSGL will be in the building. I'll be in Hood next week. But I just wanted to jump on real quick and make this statement. Do not lose your focus. Do not lose your focus. We are still a team, man. Listen, I love each and every last one of y'all, and there's nothing you can do about it. If you don't have somebody to talk to, I'm going to put this out here. My team is here. My NCOPD Live team is here. I know if you reach into that inbox, somebody's going to answer you, whether it's Miss Veronica, Miss Kia, Oz, Coach K has access to that inbox. If you need to talk to somebody and they're not talking at your unit, reach out to NCOPD Live. Listen, I will come on camera. I will not go live, but I will come on camera in the green room and I will talk to whoever needs to talk. If your unit, if your soldiers are not doing it, you want to talk and you want to know how to go about having the conversation. Listen, hit the inbox up. If you don't want to hit the inbox up, email us, ncopdlive@gmail.com. And in the subject box, put, I would like to speak to the TPSGL. That message will get to me. We will come on camera. I'll talk to my buddy Oz. I'll get with Coach K. Also, well, my advisors are anonymous, but I will even have my advisors come in off camera if they choose to. And these leaders are here. We're here. If you need somebody to talk to, reach into the inbox, email us on Twitter, email us on, or inbox us on Instagram. There's no way you can't reach us, but we are here if individuals want to talk. So that was my little message for today. Got me some good PT in this morning. You know, it was great. Did some little resistance band on the shoulder. You know, shoulder still getting there. Hey, we doing good. Like I said, Fort Hood, I'll be there next week. I'll be seeing you all soon. As always, if you see something wrong and you fail to do something about it, then you have just created a new standard. And at the end of the day, their issue is never with you, but their issue is with the standard. This has been yours truly, Staff Sergeant Hicks, #the Professional SGL, with a public service announcement. Everybody, I hope you all have a great day. Go sit down, go talk to somebody and see what they are feeling. But most of all, listen. Y'all have a good night or a good day.